What's going on, guys? Today we are going to show you what we picked up at the card show. It's been a minute since we've done a video like this because we haven't been to too many shows recently, kind of slowed down a tiny bit. But we have a lot of shows coming up over the next week, or 3 weeks, I would say. So I'm pretty excited for that. Spent $100, $790 on all these cards, $3 to walk in, so into it for $793. Lot number one, I spent $100 on this lot. So we got Aroldis Chapman. I'm a Red Sox fan, so it's kind of a little bit of a nostalgic pickup on that one. I didn't look this one up, but 1 of 50. Just a cool gold. Picked that up. Clayface Cabrera. So he put the Chapman and this at 20. The reason why I didn't look up the Chapman was because I know that this Miguel Cabrera at a 75 goes for 25, I think it was, 25, 30 bucks. So to get both at 20, I was okay with that. Max Fried, he put this at $20 or $25. Goes for about 30, 35, but just a cool card to have. He valued this one. He has this on his eBay, he said, for $150. Obviously, a nice gold, awesome 2000s card here with Jeter, Boggs, and Strawberry on it, out of 100. But the comps on it just aren't there. One comp that recently sold, I think, for like $20. And then the previous copy, maybe $30. The previous copy before that went for $44. So I'm thinking it's probably in that like 40, if you hold it long enough, maybe $50 range. He had it up at his eBay for $125. So you almost took it out of the lot, and I probably would have walked away at that point because I did want this card. But I think I'm into this card at like a $30 valuation. And then Mbappe he put at 20 bucks, which is kind of around where it's at. But with the World Cup coming up the next year, having a $20 Mbappe card, I'm okay holding on to if I have to for a little bit of time. Did $240 for this next slot. So both Jahmyr Gibbs. So we start with the Dragon scale. I think this is field level, he said. But a cool little Jahmyr Gibbs. I think his value is going up as the season goes on. And then at a 99, we have the divisional ticket. I didn't see really any comps with the divisional ticket. I saw a red optic, and I saw, I forgot what the ticket was, and maybe it was like a clear one. But for $240 for the pair, I think that's a pretty good steal right there. So happy to add both of those there, and just someone that I think will go up for a little bit. Spent $200 on this next lot. So the first 3 cards are cards I just kind of threw in to try to get a little bit more value back. So Zach Galoff out of 36 on the rookie there from your Athletics. Michael Turner, really sick patch there. Game worn prime jersey. And then Rashee Rice just on your velocity green laser, whatever that is. Optic rookie. So if you buy 3, it's from his bins, it's $25. He has everything priced at 10 bucks a card, or I think you get 5 for 40, 3 for 25. So I did the 3, but the real reason why I did that was because I wanted to add those 3 on for free. So he had this priced at 200 bucks. LeBron James out of, this is the player of the day set, but out of 10. Just an awesome looking card. There's a 1 comp that I saw recently for $200 on this, but the 2 comps before that were at $400. So I wanted to add in a little bit of value in case I didn't, like, I sold it at the 200 value. So this would be my profit. Hopefully this is not just my profit. I'm gonna put this up probably closer to like $300 mark. But I figure these are kind of a little bit of a contingency plan. Nothing obviously crazy on those. I'm not gonna make $1 million on that. But I do think the LeBron can get closer to that 400 mark. Did 163 on this lot. So the next 2 lots was, this is the son and then the father lot. The father I tried to counter at, I forget what I was at, $80, and then he countered me with 87, which is just a weird number. So we ended up, the son ended up settling at 163, kind of as a joke, making fun of his father a little bit. But started off with a little bit of an interesting card here. So we got the Luka. So this is labeled, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get it off quick, but the Thunder Lane Flash, but this is not a Flash, this is a cracked ice. They're both numbered to 99. So he had it stickered at 70. I looked up the Flash comps. We're selling for about $30 to $40 raw. So we agreed, I paid the raw price. I paid $35 for this. I don't know much about what to do with this with PSA. If I can just send this in and have them relabel it and label it the right thing. Originally, I pulled this because this was a pop of 3. So I was like, oh, a Luka Pop 3 PSA 10. I'm definitely going to do that. But because it's labeled wrong, I don't know what the actual true prop was. I can obviously look it up, but just by scanning it, I wasn't able to find it. So we paid that raw price. I'm going to see if I can just send it in, if they'll relabel it and reholster relabel. If not, then I will crack it and probably just send it in at the $20 valuation and just regrade it, but then you have to hope to get the 10. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly what to do there. Tricolor Rasheed Rice, as I said, coming back. So PSA 10 rookie. I think you're going to see his stuff really climb. I think it starts this week with him back, but we'll see. Marvin Harrison Jr., this is another one. Yeah, this stickered at $28, the Elevate Green. It's a PSA 10, but it's only a Pop 3. So I know it's nothing crazy as far as a card, but it's $8 over what it costs to grade, and now with grading prices going up, it's probably a little bit more when you factor in insurance and all that. So you probably can't grade this card for like $20, $22. So for a $6 premium for the already 10 and with a Pop 3, I think I can get $50 for this card. So pick that up. These are just little things I'm going to send in to PSA just for them to buy directly from me. So PSA 8, JJ McCarthy. I think they're buying this for 11. I got this for like 7 or 6. Same thing here. It was just kind of a throw in, but I think they're buying it for like $10 or $11. The Marvin Harrison Laser. And the Skeens, they are buying this at that 75 range right now, but I didn't look up what it's actually selling for, but kind of just like a card that I liked. So threw that one in there. But at 163, I think, depending on what I can do with the Luka, the Marvin Harrison, and then the Skeens, should be able to pay for the lot. And then, you know, the other two are kind of lower end cards, and Rasheed Rice is where your profit margin is going to be. And I think holding him for a little bit will be good. And this is just a bunch of like kind of lower stuff, nothing too crazy in this lot. So I'm going to flip through this real quick. But $87 spent, a lot of dollar cards, LeBron James, Shea, Grayson Allen, just numbered out of 49, I was just say a low number. Any like numbered rookies I was going to pick up, Anthony Black at a 150, Wiggins. So LeBron James on your red shimmer, just some refractors. Josh Young is a free agent, so picked him up. Kyle Pitts numbered. Mike Allstott, this out of 75. Two of $1 for a relic card, why not? But nothing exciting. These are cards that I kind of wish I did whatnot for, because I think that these would do a little bit better than $1. Anytime I can get a Pop Century card for anyone autographed, I will pick that up, especially at $1. Blaze Jordan just got traded, so at the end of the season, I think it was the deadline, he got moved. So little camo print on that. Rushman, Andrew McCutcheon again, nice, just a awesome looking card. I figure you can probably get a little bit more than $1. Any first numbered for $1, I'll pick up. Teixeira, Kyle Pitts, and Mahomes. I think this was like the Pitts and the Mahomes, I think were in a $2 stack along with this. Marvin Harrison, those are the only $2 cards I got from there. And then he had these all stickered. So previously, the month before, he didn't have anything stickered. It was all kind of just like off a whim. I got a screaming deal, so this time I was kind of stunk to see everything a little bit stickered there, but we still got a better deal than what everything was stickered at. Bucky Irving, Dak Prescott, this is numbered out of 90. Brett Favre orange, Devin Booker to $2.99. Russo, I think this is, I would say really short print out of 25. Charbonnet, this guy I think is severely underrated. I might look into trying to get a couple of his autos, but out of 96. Puka, just having a phenomenal year so far. We ended off with Dak. This is numbered out of 180. Keon Coleman silver. Joe Milton on that stars. I know this is kind of like a little bit of a short print. George Kittle, $3 for a relic to 100. I figured that has to be a bit higher. Blake Neighbors. I know he just got hurt, but then Marv Harrison on the barbershop. Cooper DeJean on the barbershop. Then he had a $5 slab bin, and this was in it. Any LeBron slab, why not? But that's everything we spent. Let me know what you guys think about this purchase. Not as kind of high end as I'm looking to do, but been a little while. I was just happy to get some fresh inventory to throw up on my eBay. If you guys haven't already done so, comment, subscribe, like, all that greatly helps me out. I'll catch you on the next one.